There's Rich Cicchetti. He's the trainer of Larry Holmes, who's whipping out with that left jab.
In the blue corner, weighing 205 pounds, wearing white trunks, the undefeated heavyweight from Easton, Pennsylvania, Larry Holmes. Weighing 220 pounds, ranked among the world's 20 top heavyweights, from Miami, Florida, Rodney Bobick.
Coming back to the rules, Ken, the mandatory 8 count is in effect. I'm talking about the main event now. There, however, is no 3 knockdown rule. A man can get knocked down 4 or 5 times, and it's up to the referee to decide, you know, when he's had enough, or he could stop it after 1 knockdown. A man floored at or near the ringing of the bell must arise by the count of 10 or be considered knocked out in any round except in the last round. The referee can take away points for what he considers infractions of the rules, and he goes and informs the judges thereby, and that could be costly to a man if he should lose 2 points in 1 round.
It's very true.
Do you have any preference in scoring, Ken? Do you prefer a round spaces like they do in New York, or 5 points must?
I prefer a round basis. I think.
Any reason for that?
Beg your pardon?
Any reason for that?
I don't. The California system is by points, and it's kind of throws you off mentally. Here we go.
All right, it's round 1 of a 10-rounder between Larry Holmes in the white trunks and Rod Bobick in the red trunks. Holmes, an undefeated heavyweight, and as Ken has intimated to you, Bobick is a brawler, and this is getting underway as a brawl already.
You notice Holmes has more speed of hand. He's a smarter boxer. As I said before, Bobick is strictly a brawler.
They are very loose ropes, aren't they, Ken? He almost went down in the audience. That was Bobick on the ropes. Oh, that jab's going to make marks on Bobick, isn't it? Oh, again, I repeat that Bobick in 39 fights has never been off his feet in the ring.
Holmes is a very smart fighter. He's blocking the hook with his right hand good. He's blocking the jab. In fact, he hasn't hit good yet. Very good body shot.
That's a sharp jab by Holmes.
Right. So it ain't the AC then. Bring him up. Bring him up.
There's a lot of confidence.
Bobick's face is getting very red from that repeated jabbing by Holmes.
Holmes is definitely the master boxer here.
Bobick doesn't get discouraged, though. He keeps coming in.
Very rough roller, very hard fighter, very determined.
Round 1 of a 10.
You notice how Holmes is going up with the jab, down with the jab. He's keeping the man, just keeping him off balance.
Keep him from thinking.
Very true.
A little backhanding there. That's illegal, isn't it, Ken?
Only if you get caught. But also notice most of Bobby's punches are going from the outside, the roundhouse punches, where Holmes is sharp punches.
Right. There's the bell ending round 1. By the way, there's Larry Holmes in his corner.
Yes, he's applying an awful lot of grease there. I thought that was, the referee should stop part of that.
Rich Giacchetti and Hedgeman Lewis are in there with him, and so is Dick Sadler. And here we have the corner of Rodney Bobick. Louis Soria, Leroy Bobick, and Dwayne Bobick. How about Dwayne Bobick? What's his future in the heavyweights, Ken? Dwayne, the one who fought in the Olympics.
I think you kind of put me on the spot there.
Why, are you going to fight him?
Hopefully so.
Round 2, it's scheduled for 10. Anytime I put you on the spot, Ken, you just say off the record and keep talking.
In this fight,
go ahead, Ken.
In this fight here, if Bobick tends to lay outside, he's going to get picked to death. He has to apply more pressure and get on the inside and kind of smother Holmes' punches.
I think he knows that now. He seems to have changed his style a little bit. He's moving in.
Yes, he's moving in so slow.
Could this be a replica of the big fight to come between Ali and Frazier? Although Frazier has more firepower than Bobick.
Joe also has more of a way to go. He moves in faster and applies more pressure. Bobick is waiting outside just too much.
The rate he's going, he's going to start to bleed soon. Wouldn't you think so? He's taking a lot of sharp jabs.
Very good possibility. Under his left eye, it's starting to swell very bad now. It's all cut there.
Little mouse. Look at that jab. They're going in there. I guess Bobick's hope is either that Holmes gets tired or he catches him with a roundhouse.
I think if things keep going this way, he might get tired of hitting Bobick.
Ken, this almost looks like the way you fought Jerry Quarry, although Quarry put up a stronger fight than Bobick's putting up. What do you think? Remember?
There's a similarity there, but I think that Quarry was more aggressive, and I think I was very lucky that night.
You weren't lucky, you were good.
Had a very good night. As you notice, Bobby's combination was just too slow. Holmes is very, very quick tonight.
Well, it's only round 2, and if it goes any distance, you never can tell, Ken. Holmes could get tired.
That's it.
And very warm here. Doesn't get tired now.
That's it. Keep it up.
The mouse under the left eye is getting worse. As you said before, Holmes could get tired of throwing punches, so he could get fatigued. But also, Bobby could get tired of getting hit.
Well, I think Bobick is used to getting hit.
Do you ever get used to getting hit?
Bobick is. This round is almost over. Round 2. I'll say this with Bobick, he's game.
He's very game, but as you said, can you ever get really used to getting hit? I can't think of anybody who likes to get hit.
Don't ask me that. Round 3 coming up at the Philippine Coliseum as we await the heavyweight championship of the world between champion Muhammad Ali, challenger and former champion Joe Frazier. Rod Bobick with the mouse under the left eye and the red trunks. Larry Holmes having it pretty much his own way so far. That was pretty good by Bobick.
It was also a good combination by Holmes to the body.
He took 2 to give 1.
We need an umbrella here, don't we? We're getting wet.
That's one of the occupational hazards, Ken. They're gonna sweat pretty good tonight, all of them. Look at that perspiration pouring off Holmes' back. Wow. Bobick's still got a chance. He can throw punches.
He's throwing punches, but then again, nothing's landing. Holmes is blocking everything with his right hand, with his left hand. But did you notice again how loose the ropes were?
Yeah.
That would, in the next fight, that would be definitely an advantage for Muhammad.
They're loose. They're loose ropes.
Very loose.
They may tighten them.
Hopefully so, for Joe. Well, Ali is
that
beautiful
was
right hand.
wicked.
But there is a limit to what a man can take.
Let me get it.
Well, especially when he's prone to being cut.
One, two. Take it away.
Good.
Take it away. Huh?
A little flipping left hand there, which is illegal. Nice uppercut.
Put them together, big cat. Bring them out.
Bobby got that left jab in there, but he's not landing a solid right all evening.
His right hands are going like a roundhouse right. And he'll never hit the man with it. Very nice hook. For just 16 fights, this man really looks good.
Oh, Bobby's in trouble now. He's in real trouble. That's the end of round 3. Pretty good replay of a right hand by Holmes here. Larry Holmes with his back to us in the white trunks. He's going to take a punch shot at Bobick and turn the head around. Good follow through, isn't it, Ken?
Very good, very good. Good balance.
There's Larry Holmes.
I mean, in this fight here, I think that Bobick is definitely a beaten man mentally.
Dwayne's tightening the ropes.
Do you think he became a beaten man as early as the first round, or he came in beaten?
I think the first round kind of helped it. If you notice, between the round there, Dwayne, his brother, was tightening the ropes.
Here's round 4 at the Philippines Coliseum. Larry Holmes from Eastern Pennsylvania, the white trunks. Rodney Bobick from Bolus, Minnesota, in the red trunks. And Bobick taking a lathering.
He has to apply more pressure in order to be effective here. And he's winning on the outside. Holmes is very smart. He's doing a lot of picking with his left hand. So Bobick is just literally eating leather. He has to find some way to get on the inside.
I know that Holmes wants to score a knockout. He's talking to Bobick now. I don't know what he's saying. But he could win the fight on points without any trouble. No holding, the referee says to the fighters, please.
What are we missing, Don?
I don't know, they're booing somebody.
That was a very smart move by Larry. The man threw a right hand. He blocked it with his left and went under. That was a low blow there.
Well, maybe the trunks were a little high.
Warning from the referee to Bobick hitting on the break.
Finally got caught. Well, that's the end of round 4. Bobick coming off the ropes. Yeah, dug in by Larry Holmes. Coming up to round 5, the halfway mark of this 10-round bout. Rodney Bobick on the left, Bolus, Minnesota. Larry Holmes on the right in the white trunks from Easton, Pennsylvania. Once again, a reminder that Holmes is undefeated, winning 16 out of 16 with 11 knockouts.
It seems as though he's going to try to take him out this round.
Bobick is tough. We shouldn't discount that.
No matter how tough you are, you always get tired of eating leather.
Well, I don't know what kind of a maneuver that was by Holmes. He left himself open. There's another backhand.
Holmes is very confident. He has no fear of Bobick. He has no fear of his punching power, nothing. As long as he doesn't get too overconfident, he's good.
Take it to him, Rodney. Nice and easy. Take it to him.
Well, I don't know how he could get underconfident. 2 minutes left in the round.
Maybe Bobick will pull a Wepner, step on his toe and hit him, huh?
Or trip him.
Right. Raleigh and Wepner stepped on his foot and pushed him at the same time, so maybe Bobick will do the same thing. It might have won one round for him.
Those jabs by Holmes aren't quite as sharp as they were in the first couple of rounds. They're getting in like soggy.
He's probably getting tired of hitting Bobick. Plus, it's very warm in this arena. Very warm.
Oh, we're under these ring lights. It must be 100 degrees. Ken, did you ever get discouraged? Bobick has gone southpaw now. He's got the right hand out in front. Did you ever get discouraged in a fight where a guy kept taking your punches and nothing happened? Ken?
I'm trying to think on that one. I'm trying to think of a fight where that could have happened. I think, yes, I had one fight in San Diego earlier in my career where this happened.
Uh-huh.
And I thought he was taking the punches. As a result, he ended up with a broken nose, 2 broken ribs, and his eardrum was busted. And the referee did not notice this. I think that was very bad. But the way it looked to me as another fighter, it seems as though he was absorbing everything I was throwing with no effect.
You know, surprisingly, even though he's still taking a beating, Bobick is looking a little better in this round. Ooh.
Spoke too soon.
I certainly did. I always mean up to now.
And his eye hasn't gotten any worse. Left eye, about the same.
There's the bell. That was the end of round 5. Let's look at a replay now of the last round. An overhand right here. It's coming up. A good shot, wasn't it? Rod Bobick's corner, it's Rodney. And then Larry Holmes' corner, and it's round 6, scheduled for 10.
I think in this round, Holmes will try to load up more. Plus, he should throw a few feints. Pull the man off a little bit.
I say that Bobick stands up there. Holmes is getting mad that he can't knock him down. Holmes is actually losing his cool.
He was throwing a combination there, and the man didn't fall, so he said, "Fall, stop, stop." He was trying to discourage the man verbally.
You can't discourage Bobick. He's as game a fighter as I've ever seen.
Saki going down the ropes there. Another right hand. Try to psych the man out. Bobby takes a very good punch. But with the punishment he's taking, Don, he doesn't show the effect on his face too much. He only has the one mouse under the left eye, which he received early in the fight.
Right, as early as the second round, I recall.
He's starting to turn his head more in the right hands, and he's getting hit more on the side of the head rather than right in the face. That's a nice way to put it.
Almost floored him. Bobick has never been off his feet, but he almost went that time. Well, the ropes saved. They definitely did. And the fact that they were loose also saved him because he went back out of range.
That was a very good shot right on the heart by Larry Holmes.
He's mixing his punches well. He's an experienced fighter. You can see that.
He's showing a lot of poise for just 16 fights.
He's talking to Bobick again.
What did he say? I was trying to find out what he said, but no one seemed to. I'm getting you? He's hollering, I'm getting you. Which means he's turning him down.
I think he's
inside.
got him.
Not yet. In the heavyweight ranks, anything can happen. The last minute, Bobby could throw a wild looping punch and be very lucky.
Oh, he was rocked again. He's in trouble now. And the referee is going to stop it. Referee Enrique Jimenez has decided that is enough. And it was a fine decision on behalf of the referee. And now Larry Holmes has had 17 fights. He has won them all, 17. He has scored 12 knockouts. And Rodney Bobick was stopped for the first time in his career, but he was not off his feet. So we can still say he has not been floored, Ken. There it is. And this will, see how that drove him into the ropes and out of the range of Larry Holmes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Joe Cantata.
the time, 2 minutes and 47 seconds of the 6th round. Winner by technical knockout, Larry Holmes.
Larry Holmes proceeding along his way up the heavyweight ladder, registers a lopsided victory over Rod Bobick. And Larry Holmes, where will he go from here, Ken?
I'm sure that in the near future, we will hear a lot from this young man.
Not ready for you yet, is he?
Well, I tell you, I'd rather have him now than later.
I didn't ask you that. There's Rich Giacchetti, his manager-trainer, taking the gloves off Larry. All this is preliminary, and it's coming up soon. The heavyweight championship of the world. Champion Muhammad Ali, challenger and former champion Joe Frazier in their rubber match, their third bout. Frazier won one, and Ali won one, and Frazier scored the only knockdown in 27 rounds. The first bout went 15, the second went 12. Frazier knocked Ali down in the 15th round of their first fight and cemented the decision by so doing. There were no knockdowns other than that in the first or the second. We'll be back in a short while with the championship of the world, Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier.
Oh, man, I need it.